Today let's have a look at the types of meetings from the chapter company secretary. So basically meeting is nothing but a place in the organization or a situation where different kinds of people in the organization get together and discuss business dealings and take decisions called as resolutions on it. So according to the Companies Act, if we see, we have basically three types of meetings. One is a meeting of the shareholders. Secondly, we have the meeting of the directors. And thirdly, we have the special meeting. Under these main headings, it is again divided subdivided into three or two types. So first, if you take the shareholder meetings, it is divided into three. Then meeting of the directors, it is divided into two, and special meetings again is divided into two. So let's have a look at all these types of meetings in detail. First, let's have a look at the shareholder meetings. So what is a shareholder meeting in the sense? A meeting which is exclusively held for the shareholders of the company is called as a shareholder meeting. So the members who participate in this meeting is nothing but the shareholders. So this type of a meeting is subdivided into three. So under that, first we have is a statutory meeting. A statutory meeting is going to be the meeting which is going to be held by every public company within 6 months and not earlier than 1 month after it has started commencing its business. So this meeting is considered to be the first general meeting, and it is only held once in a lifetime of the company. A public or a private company which does not have a share capital need not conduct this statutory meeting, and before conducting this meeting, a circular has to be given to the shareholders of the company indicating that this meeting is going to be conducted, and the circular has to be sent 21 days before the meeting which is going to be held. Next, let's have a look at the next type of shareholder meeting, which is annual general meeting, shortly called as AGM. So this meeting, if you see, this meeting is held in order to transact the ordinary business of the company. Ordinarily, what in a company they will do, a business, what they will do, the sales, the purchase, the rotation of the money, creditors, debtors, everything will be discussed in this meeting. So if you take the first annual general meeting, it should be held within 18 months before the registration of the business. And the difference between two annual general meetings, annual, right, so every year it has to be held. So the difference between two annual general meeting has to be not more than 15 months. And an annual general meeting should be conducted both by the private company and also by the public companies. Next, let's look at the extraordinary general meeting. So this meeting is also held for the shareholders, and if you take an extraordinary general meeting, all other meetings except the statutory and the annual general meeting is called as extraordinary general meeting. So extraordinary general meeting, so from the name itself we can tell that business which requires urgent or special attention towards it, extraordinary nature of business will be transacted in an extraordinary general meeting. Next main set of meeting is a directors meeting. So if you take a company, the administration of the company lies with the people called as board of directors. So they have to meet up very frequently to discuss on the business, how it is going, and the policy matters of the company. So such meetings which are conducted for the board of directors to get together and discuss matters about the business is called as a directors meeting. So this directors meeting is divided into two, that is board meeting and committee meeting. So let's look into what is a board meeting. A meeting of the board of directors is called as a board meeting, and this meeting is held within 30 days from the date of incorporation, that is starting of the company. And why do they hold this meeting? Is to discuss the business matters and to take a formal decision on business matters. Next, let's look at the committee meetings, which is again for the board of directors. So every listed company and every public company which has a share capital of rupees 10 crore must have an audit committee. So auditing in the sense financial matters, to discuss financial matters. So this committee, if you see, have to meet at least 4 times in a year to discuss financial matters of how the auditing is being done in a vigilant manner in the business. Next, the last type of meeting is a special meeting, under which we have two subdivisions. One is a class meeting. So class meeting is where a particular type of class of a shareholder or a debenture holder conducts a meeting to discuss their matters. So when the debenture holder conducts this meeting at a particular date, why? Because the debenture holder is very important to the company, as he loans out money to the company. So they discuss matters on reorganization, reconstruction, amalgamation, winding up of the company, and etc. The last type of special meeting which we have is meeting of the creditors, or the creditors meeting. So if we take up a company, this creditor meeting is not considered as a meeting at all. Okay, so this is a meeting which is between the company and the creditors, where the company calls for the creditors in order to talk to them about evolving or any compromise or any crisis issues, or to introduce any kind of new proposals where the creditors has to accept and loan out money for the company in order to fulfill them.